Hello there, welcome to the eVRC, and we are testing out today the Engwe Engine Pro, and it's fully charged. But before we take it out, I must admit, ridden it just once, a very short distance, and the brake was rubbing, so we're going to quickly fix that and then we're going to get our first impressions. Just in case you're interested on how we adjusted the brake, if you're not, just skip forward in the video, but we loosened that and that, which is where the brake attaches to the bike, and that allows the pad to move around the disc. You can see that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold the brake lever down, which is right there, and then by holding it down you should centralize it on the disc brake, and then when I tighten it up, hopefully when I let go it won't be rubbing. Let's see if it works. So I'm holding the disc brake and turn it up. It's a lot better than it was, so that'll do for now. Right, here I am on the Engwe. It's going 6 miles an hour. Now into 9 miles an hour. This is the Engine Pro, the one up from the EP2 Pro. That was 10.9 miles an hour up the hill. Now I'm in 3. I'm going 12.13 miles an hour, 14, 15 miles an hour. Oh, there's a kid though, so I've got to be careful, but that was doing quite well. So if you didn't skip it, you would have seen that I just adjusted the brake. They're still rubbing a tiny bit. I did the most simple way of adjusting the brake. Well, you know what? I might just go over and go to the bit where I did the speed test in a different video and see how it does. Because apparently this doesn't have the same torque as EP2 Pro, according to the stats. If you want to see a comparison, check out the video where I compare the two bikes. So, no one's coming. Let's just see what it does if I just do throttle only. 10, 11, 12. It was how fast we got to 20, what we did before. 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to go left because there's a lot of cars coming and I haven't got my lights on. I didn't feel much faster there, if I'm honest. How do I turn the lights on? Do that? There we go, got some lights. Right, I'm struggling to see what all this stuff says. Trip time, max speed, average speed, total distance, I've only done a mile. Power. Oh, it says eco right there, okay, so how do I get into sport mode? So I hold down the middle button to change, and I was on eco then. And to be fair, it didn't feel very fast. Let's go then. Okay, go. So it's got 700 watts this time, 800, 900. He reckons it's running 1,000 watts, and I've got to 20 miles an hour now. That was fast. Oh, watch out. That was a lot faster than before. Oh, I really wish I put the mirror on the bike. This does feel faster than the EP2 Pro, bloody hell. This is good. Wow. 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 Right, no cars coming behind. I'm going to cross the road. Oh, Jesus Christ. So this is advertised as being 750 watts. There is nothing about the peak power on the website that I can remember, but that just went up to 1,000. So if you can see that. So a little bit about the brake. It's a bit noisy at the moment. I had to do some adjustments on the mudguard because they're metal, they clang a bit. It's still a bit clangy at the back, so it needs adjusting. It's not quite right, but feels good. What gear am I in? Right, let's get in first gear. So this is first gear. I'm going to use pedal assist. Oh, I was only in... Right, unless I've accidentally pressed a button, I was only in speed 4 then. So basically it looks like, so if I hold down that middle button, so I'm in eco now, speed 5 eco. You can see the watts, well I can see the watts, I can tell you it goes up to 500 watts, and obviously it feels nice, like the same as the A20F, the ADO A20F. Lots of videos about that on the channel. Now I'm going to press the button again and go into normal mode, see what this does now. So it's going 750-ish. I've got to make sure. Right, let's go back into sport, see how fast it goes down here. I've got to watch out for these bumps now. Now it is dual suspension. Whoa, the camera doesn't like it though because it's on a stick. Oh, there's more bumps here. Okay, whoa, okay, that was all right. Right, let's go up some gears. This is an 8-speed gear, well, cassette. So, well, you know what? 22 miles an hour, I feel like I'm actually helping. 24, I'll be careful here. I will get to a point where I can speed up a bit. On the EP2 Pro, as soon as I get to about 19 miles an hour, I'm not helping at all. I cannot help because the gears don't help basically. The highest gear on that, which is I believe a 6 gear cassette, when you're in the highest gear you're doing nothing. This one you're still helping. It's wonderful. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, that way. Oh, let's go through here. Where's the turn? Oh, there he is. There's the turn. Yeah, these hydraulic brakes are nice. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. Right. Let's open it. Whoa, that pedal assist, you know, held on for a bit longer than I expected. This is wonderful. Right, is that? No, that's down. Trigger for up. Is it? 25. So it's so twisty that ideally I should get on the road. By the way, this is a voiceover. This is not me riding. It's someone else. 26. 27. 28. Put the brakes on. Yeah, this is bloody awesome. I had no idea it would be this much faster than the EP2 Pro. This is a wonderful, wonderful bike. Here's the big test. Can I go up the hill? Oh wow, there's like a, that's weird. Thank you. That's okay. Right. Oh wow, that was just easy. That was too easy. All too easy. If there's anything I've missed, because there'll be a lot of stuff I've missed that I haven't talked about with this bike, do feel free to ask in the comments. So I will say the dual suspension is lovely. One thing I'm not quite liking is the thumb throttle being on the left hand side. Not a fan of that. My hand is a bit hurting a bit. There we go, gotta be careful now. It's probably not even running 100% because the brake is still rubbing a little bit. And it is a bit clangy. I feel it just needs a bit of an adjustment. And obviously, if you don't fancy doing it yourself, just take it to a bike shop. But it's fair to say this is the fastest I have been on an electric vehicle now, not including my car obviously. I would feel more than comfortable taking this to work. Now come to think of it, if you want to know more about all the little bits and bobs on this bike, you should definitely just watch my video where I compare it directly to the EP2 Pro. So I'm in my garden looking at all the different things. I think someone just said nice bike. God, it accelerates immensely. It's ridiculous. Thumbnail, yeah! 27 up there. This is madness. Tell you what, I'm happy for the hydraulic disc brakes. That house has totally changed. It's all white now. It never was before. That is lovely. It feels like it's made from girders. The front suspension is lockable, by the way. Now, some people said the brakes were backwards for them, but it seems fine to me. On the right hand side, what's that? That's the front. That's the back. Yeah, skid. If you want to see what was wrong with the metal that holds the fenders up, watch that video, the comparison video. It's getting dark now. Dark in here. Let's see how the light does. Well, I can see the floor. I could probably do with it being up a little bit actually. I think the handlebars are a bit narrow, tiny bit narrow. I feel like I could have a bit more control than I've got. It's fine. See, you can pedal at this point, 23 miles an hour, you can pedal more to help, and you cannot do that on others. So not only has it got the acceleration from 1000-watt motor, but it's also got you helping out. Whatever watts a human is, isn't it about 250 or something like that? Is that why the e-bikes, the standard ones you get from Halfords, are all 250 watts? Because it's meant to be, that's how powerful a human is. You know, like a fit human. Maybe. 28. See, I can help. I can actually push it to 30. This was the first impressions of the brilliant. I'm very impressed. The brilliant engine EP2 Pro. Needs a bit of adjusting, a bit of oiling maybe, but very, very nice. Oh, there's 30, 31, limited. Gonna go too crazy past people. Oh yes, well, you've been riding with our American driver in America. Let's get on the road. Let's go. Oh, the hill, the hill, the hill, the hill. Let's go down the hill. So the others went nowhere near this fast. Now, talking about the throttle, obviously we've got pedal assist, so you don't really need the throttle. So it is nice to have there just to press every now and again. Right, I'm going to go down one end and up the other. I'm going to cut it here. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, basically 24. It's the fastest one. The police. So you have been watching the eVRC. That was the Engine Pro from Engwe. Links below if you want to see that. Lots of links about the EP2 Pro and another fat tire e-bike, the ADO A20F, which is also marvellous if you don't want that much power. Much more to see from this bike on this channel. There'll be a review where we'll even talk about the energy regen system as well. I haven't really talked about that, but there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Do hit the like button if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. Take care of yourselves and ride safe. So I've done about 5 miles. It says 6 miles total distance, but that was trip distance 6 miles. Okay, about 6 miles. It's rating 93%.